But first, those folks at Classic Cover Insurance are at it again, bringing you the best event coverage. This time around, the Jalopy Dust Up from the Waihi Beach Dirt Track.
The Dust Up. Yeah, it's a new event, first for New Zealand. We want to get nostalgia hot rods, vintage speedway cars and stock cars out in the track, playing in the dirt and throwing a bit of dust around. You know, we've seen this kind of thing done overseas in the States and in Europe and stuff, but this was the first for New Zealand, so the response has been great. It's not serious, there's no prizes or no first places, it's just about having fun in your car. You know, with a hot rod, you either drive them on the road or you show them. You might take them to the drags once or twice a year, but you know, here's something else they can do. If you're not afraid to get your car dirty, the track's looking pretty good. And again, it's like drag racing, you know, with Dial Your Own, it's how fast they want to push it, you know. We're not having any incidents, safety is paramount, but you know, it's up to the driver to control that. You know, we're only having 2 cars on the track at a time, and I think that's actually a first. I've never seen like cat and mouse racing before, where just 2 cars are chasing each other around the track, so it should be quite a spectacle for the public.
It'll be perfect for it. It's a perfect venue, and these tracks don't get used so much, so it'll be good if we just keep a few more old cars, get the original ones out of the woodwork, and it doesn't take much to put one of these together.
New Zealand's got a long speedway history, goes right back into the 40s, I think, and there's a lot of old stuff out there. There's a lot of people been involved in speedway over the years, and they're only just starting to sit up and take notice of these old cars, and to find an old midget now is pretty hard call. You're starting to pay a bit for them, so we've got to encourage it. We're such a young country, we've got to be looking after our heritage and grabbing it wherever we can. They're going to be screaming out for it soon, and we've been dumping it for the last 50 years. I've cloned it. I've always admired the original car. There's a lot of information out there about it. It started off in the 30s in America as a dirt track car. It progressed through Bonneville land speed record racing and ended up as one of America's first dragsters. So I decided to copy it and got a lot of information. Went to the museum where it's stored. They let me behind the barriers. They pulled it apart a bit for me, took a lot of photos. Pretty much cloned it. The guy that has owned it most of its life and restored it is still around. He's had a look at it at Bonneville. We've sent him Hot Rod magazines. He's really impressed with it. So it's a pretty much all-rounder sort of a car. It's had a speedway background, a drag racing background, Bonneville background. We took it to Bonneville last year and broke a record there. So this is our first chance really to do a bit of dirt track racing with it. Hasn't got a lock diff, which is probably not going to help, but still going to have a lot of fun. Get a bit of mud stuck on everything and go from there.
The range of cars belting around the ring was a real talking point, with high-end traditional rods mixing it up with $25 rockets. $25? Well, meat's on.
Yeah, there's some really neat original cars out, but I couldn't find one, so this is a replica, and it's just made from local stuff. The car and all the bits off it are just junk from around the area. When they did it, I did try not to use any modern tools. I just tried to do exactly how they would have done it in the 60s or 70s. It's been so much fun because history's cool, and that's what I've been trying to do. Would have had a lot of Zephyr-powered Ford 10s in those days, so I set it up for Zephyr. We couldn't get a Zephyr motor for nothing, but we got a Ford console motor. It owes me $1, so and it runs, so that's the idea. It'll be all right. Kept the budget till yesterday. I had to go and buy some plugs and a fan belt. That was $25, so I blew the budget. The budget was $0. We bloody near did it.
And with Zot's wallet not lightened a great deal during the build-up, would he be a little less concerned about the concrete wall running around the straights?
If it rains, we'll be all right, because they got horsepower, we haven't. So, yeah, no, it's not about getting there, it's just getting out and having some fun. The fields in the day, there would have been a lot of fields made up of sort of bottom-end cars. They would have made up the numbers, and they had a lot of fun.
And cheers to Classic Cover for the footage. You can check them online at www.classiccover.co.nz